So I was talking with the technologist today, and he mentioned that why would he not build something that we are building? And it's a question that I have been asked several times. And a lot of times technologists tend to wonder, why not build? Why would you buy something from a vendor? There are three reasons that I typically articulate to anybody who really cares about making an impact with technology. The first is you want to build stuff that is secret sauce for your organization, for your business. If there is something that doesn't bring that kind of inherent business value, building it is a waste of time, particularly in America and Europe, where technology folks are not inexpensive. Why would you build something that is essentially not adding business value beyond a point? I'll give you an example, single sign-on. Why would you build an SSO provider? There's a ton of them available. They can do a lot of things. There's no inherent business value in doing that. So anything where you think about, particularly in the areas we operate in, data security, data privacy, artificial intelligence, integrating with things like ChatGPT, those are areas where building your own solution may not provide you with that much value. So the first reason is business value, inherent, nuanced business value that only you can bring or your team can bring because of how unique that challenge is for your business. The second reason to not build stuff is roadmap. If you build something today, what's the roadmap? What would you do on it in the next quarter, the next 3 quarters, next year? Or will it be something that was built, does a bunch of things, and that's it? It'll just sit there with no clear evolution, no clear pathway to where we are headed next, right? When you're working with a vendor, vendors have a greater need to make sure that they have a clear roadmap, they're competitive, they're listening to their customers and adding more features. We have built like so many features in GPTfy, which is our Salesforce AI integration, in data masker and data retention products that we have, because our customers needed it and it keeps us competitive, right? So we plan for it, we obsess over it, we read everything about it, we talk to every customer about it. So essentially what we are building tends to be more best of customer requirements based than it is just looking at one organization. But if you're a technologist working in a company, you have a whole bunch of projects. You're basically doing something today on to the next one. So that's my second point. Roadmap, maintenance, quality, all of that stuff that you will have to do, support it in the long run. Those are things that become a lot easier with a vendor than doing it yourself. Well, mostly becomes easier with a vendor. The third point, which I think is the most critical point, is strategic value. If you're an architect, if you're a developer, if you're a technologist, identify how you can add strategic value to your organization. The way to think about it is to assemble, not fabricate. We have an incredible number of technology solutions, products, apps around us. How can you leverage all of them to build strategic competency? How can you give a competitive advantage to your organization? You'll not be able to give it if you're building point solutions internally. You can give it if you're looking at a bunch of solutions that you can wire together. That's kind of where we come in. I was explaining to this person that, some of our products have API enablement. So you can run our data masking from Copado, for example. And what that does is it allows your organization to move faster with things that add direct value versus trying to go through the grunt work of building it yourself. It's the same reason why most of us don't bake our own bread. It's the same reason why we don't build a lawnmower. It's exactly the same thing in technology. Figure out if you're able to add value, if you're able to solve a problem that is unique to your business, and if you would have the ability to support it, have a roadmap, really invest it in a long term. Anything else, unfortunately, just becomes a hobby project in the short run and a technical debt in the long run. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much.